What's up everyone? This is John from Running Warehouse.
And I'm Risa from Running Warehouse.
And today we're going to be giving you a full review on the all-new super trainer HOKA Skyward X. HOKA has come in hot this year, giving us awesome shoes like the Mach 6 and the CLX1, but they're really looking to up the ante with this beast of a shoe that looks to redefine what a premium experience feels like underfoot.
Yeah, I feel like HOKA is kind of killing it right now. We both got to test the Mach 6, and I know that's been one of our favorites to test. And then now we've got the Skyward X, which is a really exciting, innovative shoe from HOKA.
Yeah, so today we're going to be talking about the fit, the feel, and give some final thoughts of our running experience in this shoe. But first, Risa, why don't you give us some specs?
All right, so in the midsole, we're looking at a nice soft layer of PEBA foam right underfoot. Under that, a carbon fiber plate, and then a supercritical EVA frame. It has a 50 millimeter stack about, a 5 millimeter offset. In the upper, we have a flat knit upper, and then we have a high abrasion rubber outsole.
Yeah, so that's a lot of shoe, which explains why it's coming in at about 10.8 ounces in a men's US 9, but a lot of awesome technology wrapped up in here. So let's talk about how this shoe came together for us when we put it on. So starting with the fit, this shoe did fit true to size for me, which was great. As soon as I slipped it on, I could just feel the premium softness of this upper, especially this thick padded tongue. It just made for a really comfortable running experience from start to finish. It had that structure that you like in a daily trainer. The one quibble that I had was that I did experience a little bit of heel slippage on my runs. Even when I tried to tie the shoelaces rather tight, I don't really do a runner's knot if I can help it, so it didn't get to the point where I needed to incorporate a runner's knot, but I still felt that slippage a little bit.
That's fair. Yeah, for me, I didn't personally experience issues with slippage. I have had some fit issues with HOKA in the past, and thankfully I didn't have any with this one. It was easy for me to get a nice, secure lockdown, and yeah, I felt like all the materials used were just really premium, so nice soft feel underfoot and then in the upper as well. Great,
so we've got that fit checked, good stuff from HOKA. Let's talk about the underfoot feel, where all the magic happens in that midsole. Risa, how'd it come together for you?
Yeah, so we got this shoe in when I was starting to taper for my marathon. I was looking to do easier efforts, nothing too crazy, so that was kind of perfect for this shoe. I did do a little bit of faster efforts. I did some strides and marathon race pace efforts, and I felt like the shoe had a little bit of snap to it, which was nice for that, but also just really nice, soft, and comfortable for those easier efforts as well. The longest run that I did in the Skyward X was 13 miles, but I feel like it's plenty protective enough to go beyond that distance too.
Yeah, protective is a perfect word to describe the underfoot feel of this shoe. With that 50 millimeters of stack, and not just 50 millimeters of foam, but supercritical foam. You've got that nice, soft, bouncy PEBA layer sitting in a soft, lightweight, supercritical EVA frame, and they just really combine to make a comfortable running experience. My transitions felt really smooth and effortless, thanks in part to this geometry as well as the carbon fiber plate, which I think does a couple things really well. It stabilizes the foams, and it also gives you a little bit of that snap, like you said, if you want to pick up the pace. I enjoyed my easy runs, they felt effortless, and when I wanted to try my marathon pace, I was able to do that as well. It's obviously on the heavy side, so not the shoe we choose for our fastest efforts, but it's got the versatility to be a shoe you pick up every day of your training. I think this fits in a really interesting category, and possibly even a new category of super trainers, where you have those really fast-oriented super trainers like the Endorphin Speed or the Adidas Boston 12. This is going to be similar to another Adidas shoe that I've had a chance to test out, and that's the Adizero Prime X Strung 2. The difference between these shoes though is really going to be in that upper, where I feel like the Prime X 2 Strong kind of had some identity crisis issues where it wants to be fast with that stripped down upper, but then it also has that midsole cushioning to be comfortable. It didn't always come together for me, but the Skyward X has that awesome comfort of the midsole technology being there, as well as having this structured upper. So the Skyward X is definitely a shoe that I think dedicated runners are going to want to mix into their marathon training rotation and be a shoe that they can lace up 5-6 days a week.
Yeah, we talked for a while about how the shoe is categorized, so I think you put it well there. And I'm going to agree with you on a lot of that. I feel like the ideal person for this shoe, probably someone who's training for a marathon or a long distance race. This is going to be a really nice complement. And personally, I would use this shoe for definitely my longer efforts, especially when I'm looking to mix in some speed work. But that being said, as we both said, this shoe works well for the easier efforts too. So usually I'd be maybe a little bit hesitant to use a plated shoe for very frequent running. But this shoe, the plate is not aggressive, it's not very noticeable, and so for that reason I wouldn't be as worried about that in this shoe.
Yeah, 100% agree. The plate really serves its purpose as being that stabilizer, giving you a little bit of snappiness, but it's not intrusive, it's not aggressive, so it really does cater to the runner who wants to train in it 5-6 days a week. The price of this shoe is $225, so it's a premium price that may turn some runners away. However, you are getting a lot of shoe and a lot of innovative technology with the Skyward X. So for those of you who are willing to pay that premium price for a premium running experience, I know you'll be satisfied. So if you're looking to try the Skyward X for yourself, you can find it here at Running Warehouse.